The Great Invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center, which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. The Great Invocation. The intention of this video is to share with you my top 5 ways to improve your healing and prosperity manifestation experiments using the Intentionator or without an Intentionator or a similar radionic device. These tips will work with all radionic devices and all ways of spiritual or energy healing. Tip number 1, when you're doing a healing treatment for yourself or for someone else, it's very important to imagine your target as healthy and vibrant and full of vitality now. Not that they're going to be better, but they are better now. And as you imagine that, really focus and concentrate, visualize your target doing those things that are healthful and joyful. Imagine a scene with that person, that target, having a conversation about how great they feel, how healthy they feel. Imagine yourself filled with that love and joy of helping someone. Having a photo of your target is very helpful in focusing your attention and maintaining your visualization. And when you're asking for healing, imagine that your target is balanced in all areas. There may be something that you're aware of, a physical symptom that you're trying to treat, but the universe knows all. So you want to imagine that they're balanced in all areas. Tip number 2 for healing. When you're visualizing your target, and again, it could be yourself, as part of that visualization process, start off imagining, visualizing your target sitting in a chair directly across from you. And imagine a light beam coming from the sun directly through the top of your crown chakra, through your top of your head, going down the back of your neck, down your spine, and filling up your heart. And imagine that beam of light coming out of your heart into the heart of your target. And again, if it's yourself, imagine yourself sitting right across from you. Otherwise, it's your target, and that beam of light, that cosmic vitality is coming from your heart directly into the heart of your target. Visualize, stay with that image, stay with that feeling for a minute or two, or a few minutes, or as long as you intuit to do so. And then after you feel you've had that heart-to-heart light contact enough, then go to tip number 1, where you're visualizing the target in healthy, joyful activities. Tip number 3 for healing or any other manifestation. Be brief and specific about your intentions that you write down on your treatment slip or your treatment card. Affirm that healing or that manifestation is now. For example, if your target is in some kind of imbalance, doesn't matter what it is. They have all kinds of names for diseases and conditions and so forth, but it's really just being out of balance. So don't give any thought to what the symptom is or the name or description of that symptom. Give all your attention to what you want to see happen. Your attention and intention is only on that person being healthy. So on your treatment card, you would write, Mary Jones has an excellent immune system. So you imagine that person is balanced in every way. Tip number 4 for manifestation, particularly a manifestation of prosperity. For every intention of prosperity you have for yourself, do that for someone else first. Now, you may not know exactly what that other person needs, so you don't have to be specific. You just imagine that person being happy and joyful, and imagine that person having a conversation with you, just acknowledging how their life is just great in every way. Or if you do know specifically that they are in need of something, a job or a relationship, then imagine that they have the ideal job or the ideal relationship, the ideal opportunity. So you imagine that for that person. So do that first, and then do that for you. At least on a 1-to-1. For every intent you want for yourself, do something for someone else. Tip number 5. Make it a daily habit during your morning devotion, meditation, prayer, or however you describe those moments you take for yourself. If you don't, then start doing so. And spend a few minutes sending light and love or joyous spirits to someone else. Could be a family member, co-worker, or someone you just casually know in your travels to and from work or within your neighborhood. And imagine, as we said in an earlier tip, the light coming from the sun through the top of your head and out of your heart into that person's heart. And just do that every day for someone randomly. And as you make that part of your way of being, sending love and light and healing and prosperity and energy to others, by law of our experience, those energies will come back to you. You've heard the expression, you reap what you sow. The energy that you give is what you get. So those are our 5 tips. 1, imagine your target as being healthy now. Focus on visualizing that person as much as you can and as clear as you can. Tip number 2, visualize the beam of light from the sun coming through your head, through your body, out of your heart. Tip number 3, be brief and specific about the intent that you want, and be appreciative in your imagining as if it occurred already. Tip number 4, broadcast an intent for someone else before you do yourself. And for every intent you want for yourself, do an intent of manifestation or prosperity manifestation for someone else. Tip number 5, every day, send love and light and healing or prosperity energy to someone else. And if you don't know exactly what they need, use an affirmation such as, every day, in every way, my sister is getting better and better, or whomever the target may be. So those are the top 5 tips from now. Check back and I'll share more tips on how to improve your experiments with manifestations and healings, either using the Intentionator or any other radionic device or none at all. Thank you. Please subscribe.